Hey guys, I think I hit the wrong button. Let me try again. I'm going to roll it back there. Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles, and you are not seeing things. I have completely abandoned the BSC. I'm no longer going to be the Batman Statue Collector. That is so, 2025, 2026. So now I'm going to be the MSC, Marvel Statue Collector. I will be selling my entire Batman collection to accommodate all of the Marvel collection. And so anyway, hell is frozen over, and let's have some fun tonight, shall we? All right, let's see who we got here. Did your statue arrive today? Yes, it did. This is the Carnage premium format. And if you guys watched the video from earlier today, kind of explaining why I've got a bright red box in the Batcave, otherwise dull and muted in the background, pop a color tonight. You should have got the Absolute Carnage from XM Studios. I like that piece, but I like this one better. So anyway, I think that both pieces are great. But this is just a personal preference. Hey, buddy, my jaw is broken. Yikes. How did your jaw break? I hope you didn't get into some sort of evil statue fight. Hello, I'm here for the Marvel stat. There we go. See right there. It's not a lie. Marvel Statue Collector tonight. Hey, we got Jolly Roger Collectibles, Brotherhood member. Thank you for being here. We got KR2N Collectibles, Brotherhood member as well. Hey, all. Thank you for being here as well. It's great to see the members here. Howdy, howdy. Absolute Carnage isn't done yet. They have something wrong with the batch, or at least that's what Todd told me, because I've been waiting for like 2 years. I think some people have got it, haven't they? Maybe I'm wrong. Justin Racklin, another member. Thank you very much. Hey, all. Hey, Chris. Thank you for being here, Justin. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, about time I got my Marvel. I got this one on eBay. So this is an eBay purchase. I remember when I was a kid, I remember Batman teams up with Spider-Man to take out Joker and Carnage. And somebody pointed out today that basically Carnage is kind of like the Marvel Universe's Joker. So I think that's pretty fitting that this would be my first one out of the gate. Also, some people have, I used to collect Marvel back in the day. I used to have a bunch of the Avengers pieces. And I don't think I've ever had any sort of Spider-Man characters before. So this is going to be a first for me, and I'm really excited about that. I thought you were going to say the CSC. Yeah, could be. Carnage Statue Collector. But yeah, tonight I'm the Marvel Statue Collector. Not anymore, Theodore. Wayfair is slammed a lawsuit. I'm not sure what that means. Greetings from the Windy City of Chicago. Thank you, John. Great to have you here. X Heartzilla says, yo, what's up, brother? Thank you very much for being here. The creators based Carnage off Joker is 100% true. Well, that's really awesome, actually. Again, I am somebody that, yes, I have completely come off the tracks. It is true. Absolutely, Jeff. So you've never had a non-Batman DC statues. This is the first. So no, I used to, back in the old days, before I became the Batman Statue Collector, I had a half Batman collection and I had a Marvel display. I also had like the Star Wars Darth Vader life-size bust from Sideshow. I had the Snow Trooper from Sideshow. I had the Emperor on Throne from Sideshow. So I had a number of Star Wars pieces. I had Captain America. I had Red Skull. I had Thor, Hulk, and I'm trying to remember if I had anybody else. Black Widow from Diamond Select. Was it Diamond Select that made that one? Anyway, I am somebody that at that time was starting kind of dabbling into the YouTube channel. I think maybe this was still before, and I was stressed out. I had a limited budget of statues that I wanted. I wanted everything that was coming out. And so this was one of those things where I had to, at that time, make a choice. And I made the choice to become just the Batman guy because Batman is where my true passion is. Even though I loved Marvel, I loved Star Wars and everything else in between, but I had to pick something. So I picked Batman. Then I became the Batman statue collector after I moved all my stuff into the old attic. Put my collection out there for YouTube, thinking maybe 100 people might want to see it. And 200,000 subscribers later, you guys have been here for almost the last decade, a lot of you. And so I gave up my Marvel stuff. I gave it up. And recently I did do the Iron Man from Queen Studios. That was kind of where I wanted to start because Iron Man is my favorite. Iron Man, however, usually if you collect stuff, it's only the movie stuff. And I didn't want just a bunch of suits. I didn't really want that. I didn't want just this suit and that suit and that suit. So I got the Queen Studios 1/3 scale battle damage. And that was amazing. But as soon as I got it, I measured and it wasn't going to fit in the space that's over here. It's going to go down in here, but the one over. So I thought it's meant to be. As I said in my video today, it's meant to be. Maybe I'm just supposed to stick with Batman. And I'm still going to stick with Batman. Batman is my #1 first love. But at the same time, I keep seeing other statues and I keep wondering, okay, I'm going to try it. I've gotten heroes in and I've sold them. I've gotten in this piece. I've sold it because I want to try it. I want to see if it works in the collection. Am I going to have this for 3 months and sell it? I hope not, because I'm wanting to do Spider-Man surrounded by his villains. And again, thanks to everybody that watched that video today, kind of explaining my thinking. It's going to be kind of out of the way over here, right there. And this is the first piece. I saw it at a decent price on eBay. And so I'm thinking about getting this one. I'm thinking about the Venomized Hulk. I'm thinking about getting that Venom that Sideshow has. I'm going to wait till it's in stock so I can maybe get the teacher discount. I'm thinking about getting the Doom, the Daniel Bell Doom, and just kind of making like a little diorama and seeing how it goes. And so I don't know if it'll stick. I'm hoping it sticks, but I don't know. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, the Wayfair thing. Hell yeah, I caught this live. We're glad that you're here. The Marvel 616 universe welcomes you to the with open tendrils. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be on the red side of things. So why come you're collecting Marvel now? Is it just villains? So again, my thinking is Batman surrounded by his villains, and then Spider-Man in this little display surrounded by his villains. I had to stop Maul Shadowlord to watch the man himself do his boxing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Heard Maul's good. Torment character has a Carnage symbiote. Wow. Oh, damn, just tuned in. You got it already. That was quick. Also love the box design too. Yeah, it was very quick. Very quick shipping. You never answered my question on one of your videos. Sorry, I do try to. There's just hundreds of questions, so I do apologize if I don't get everybody's. Do I pull the trigger on the half-scale blue from Prime 1 Studio? Jurassic Park was my childhood obsession. If you have the room, yeah, absolutely. That's a great piece. Absolutely great piece. You went from the attic to the basement. I did. It's a lot cooler down here. We got John the Everyday Collector. Thank you for being here, my friend. Oh, damn, you got it already. That was quick. Oh, yep, I already read that one. Sorry. I feel like we are getting to witness a full circle moment. It is kind of a little bit momentous here on the channel. Another one. Let the fun begin. Congrats. Thank you very much. Hey, we got Jimmy G from Godlike Statues, $5 super chat. Thanks, Jimmy. That was very kind of you. Chris the Marvel Collector. I know. I got my name right here. Changing it up for tonight. Luis Mendoza. Ye of little faith. Give it a week. We'll see. And that's the thing is I think this one's going to stick a little longer because I am in the hunt. And it's one of those things where I think that it's going to take a while for me to hunt some down. So I want to create the display and then kind of decide from there. So I think this one will hopefully stick around for a while. Again, hi to Jimmy. Thanks, Chris and Logan. The Spidey with the Sinister Six ghostly image is incredible. That's the one I want. Let me know if you guys think like if it would look weird having that one and then still having some other villains around it. Because that's my favorite one. I really want this one. If anybody knows where they can find one, I found one in Australia, but shipping was like $300. So I don't know. But I'm kind of leaning toward maybe that forced perspective Spidey. Cylon, hey Chris, how's it going? I have the Venomized Hulk ordered. Looks sick. Again, I am considering that. Do you guys think that Venomized Hulk would go with Spider-Man and Venom and Carnage? Do you think that would look cool together? Doing great. I hope you are doing great as well. I love your Stormtrooper there. Almost forgot that was alive today. Good thing I was notified. I'm glad that YouTube is doing its job. That's great. Congrats on Carnage, man. I love this underrated piece. Again, it's an older piece at this point. I think 3 or 4 years old, but it's going to be new to me. Hey, we got Matt Martin in the house. Pack it tonight like Iron. No, I'm not going to pack it tonight. It's not going to Del Boca Vista tonight, my friend. Marvel statue collector hurts my soul. It might just be for tonight. We'll see. Venom Let There Be Carnage movie is kick-ass. Awesome. Creepy Uncle Nicholas. I love that name. I wish we could get an Alex Ross Spider-Man and a Lee Bermejo Spider-Man. That would be amazing. In my experience, the hunt is actually the best part. Getting pieces is fun, but finding pieces is even better. Absolutely. Aside from Carnage, which is your favorite villain and why? Is it Gore? No, not Gore. I really like Doc Ock a lot. I think Venom and Carnage are both really cool. I think my favorite is probably Green Goblin. I really like the way he looks. So I'm looking at that older Sideshow piece. Does anybody think that they'll do a new Green Goblin? Because I would kind of like to wait to see what they come up with. Chris, get the XM Venom Spider-Man Diehl. Yeah, a lot of people are kind of shooting that my way. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of wait and see. But I think I like the Sideshow Venom better. I won't pack it tonight, I promise, unless it's broken. Were you ever a fan of the Venom Arise by XM? Yeah, it was all right. I feel like I really like the Sideshow pieces. I think Venomized Hulk works in a Venom-focused display, but not Spider-Man. Okay, I appreciate the weighing in, because I really want that piece. And if I had Venom, does Venomized Hulk make sense? Have you seen the XM Studios Iron Man suit up statue? I have. I love the Iron Man. I love the XM stuff too. No, Venomized Hulk, it cheapens Venom himself. Okay. Chris, what about the XM Venom taking over Spider-Man? Again, it's a great piece. I just don't know if I'm into that one. For me, anyway. Hello, is it a box? Yes, it is a box, and I'm going to be unboxing it. You should maybe try to find the Symbiote Spider-Man premium format. I do like that one as well, but I would rather just have a traditional Spider-Man. XN Goblin is the best. I'll have to find that one and see if I can locate that. I don't remember what it looks like. XM Scorpion is a must, very sought after. I just got the Hot Toys 1/6. Nice job. Congratulations. Hope we get a new Green Goblin. Also, yesterday, Sideshow teased a Kingpin. What do you guys think about Kingpin? Should I add Venomized Hulk? Should I add Kingpin? Should I add Dr. Doom? I really like the Dr. Doom a lot. I think Venomized Hulk as a standalone works. Okay, so just standalone? I mean, that's the problem is I really like that piece a lot. Thank you very much. I'm excited too. We'll get started here in just a second. I think if you're getting the Sideshow Venom, the Venomized Hulk is a perfect duo, but keep it away from the Spider. Maybe just have Sideshow Venom between them. Okay. Dr. Doom. Okay, got to vote for Dr. Doom. It's possible. Like, again, in my brain, I just think of like a Spider-Man in the middle, Carnage, Venom, maybe Venomized Hulk, maybe Dr. Doom, but mostly adding villains, right? So I love Spider-Man, but I'm not a Spider-Man comic book reader. And so I don't know the connection to all of these characters like I do with Batman. I've always been a fan of Spider-Man. I've always been a fan of the movies, especially. But I don't know. I don't know how deep to do the villains. Do I do Sandman? Do I do some of those different characters? Or with the characters being taken over by Venom? Okay, I see what you're saying. I've never been on your streams before, but I've subscribed for 2 years. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for being a subscriber. Also, thanks to everybody that's hit the join button. If you would like to support the channel in that way, it's much appreciated. I want to thank all of the members that consistently support the channel over the years. Thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. Definitely Kingpin over Hulk or Doom. Okay, but Hulk and Doom would still fit, right? I mean, if I got all three, would it work? See what I'm saying? I need to take a break from the original art. I've spent so much money on the original art and I've kind of obsessed over it. So I want to get back into statues, right? I want to get focused on it. Also, next Wednesday, guys, Sideshow is here on the channel. They're going to be represented. And I'm really excited for our 200th episode of Rogues Gallery Live next Wednesday. So please join us. Looking forward to that. Okay. So anyway, let's get to this. I'm going to keep monitoring the chat and we'll see how this goes. I have no idea how it's going to go together. I hope it's not too difficult. The box is really nice. I love it. It's got him on the side there. Not a giant box, which is kind of nice. It's got the Carnage logo. And again, just the symbiotes all over it. So it's awesome. This Bane right here, he is amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, let's do this. And wait for it. Gravity. All right, gravity doing its thing. We got, looks like 2 layers. Guessing the base is on the bottom layer. I might be the Marvel guy tonight, but I've got my trusty bat knife tonight. All right. See if we get that good pop. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, this base is awesome. I can already tell this is going to be fun because this is just going to, I could tell it's going to be so different than the Batman stuff. Oh, this is fun. I'm getting Marvel, guys. I'm getting Marvel stuff. This is awesome. So you could see all of the symbiote there. You got the cell right there. It's really cool. So this one is number, wow, 65 out of 3,500. Pretty low number. There's the base. Isn't that cool? Love that. It's got like rebar on the side, so that looks nice. But I love the way that looks. Super fun, right? It's just going to be so weird to have color in the cave, right? Isn't that awesome? That's really cool. It's got some of the color-coded stuff back there, it looks like. So that's neat. Does anybody remember who sculpted this one? Let me know. Let's see. Definitely Kingpin over Hulk or Doom. We got Ronaldo in the house. The idea in your head sounds good. Haven't seen all those statues, but I can imagine them all working good with each other. I think I've just kind of envisioned what it could look like. He does look like Cherry Coke. Kingpin first appeared in Spider-Man comics. Yes, he did. Who's your favorite character from DC? Mine is Superman. Batman. Batman and Joker. My Marvel collection is Diamond Select Gallery. I need to get the Diamond Select Spider-Man. That'd be cool. Again, we talked about Bane. Premium formats are always 1/4 scale, right? Yes, they are. They are. My friend Casper is not a fan of Carnage. Okay. Tell me why. National Gardening Day. Okay. Grow me some tomatoes. Make me some salsa. You got to go with the old school Sideshow Spider-Man on the pillar. That's the one that my friends kind of recommended. Secondhand excitement over here. Absolutely. It is 1/4 scale. I'm pretty sure premium formats are always 1/4. Yes, 1/4. There is actually a Carnageized Joker custom coming out. Oh, that'll be interesting. Yeah, Killer Croc is red now. I know. That's what I thought. I think it is Daniel Bell. I'm pretty sure it's Daniel Bell. Oh, I love the flow of it. Kind of got a Silver Surfer vibe. This live stream is sponsored by Poppy Soda or Cherry Coke. Who's your favorite character from Marvel? Mine is Vision. My favorite is either Iron Man or Spider-Man. We got Billy Rios in the house. Let's all support Chris as he takes a walk on the wild side. Absolutely. I've definitely fallen off the deep end today, my friend. My daughter just closed my office door because she is not a fan of Carnage. That's funny. Daniel Bell. Yeah, Daniel Bell. Okay, that's what I thought. Love me some Venom. Have the first appearance in comics. That's cool. I remember wearing a Carnage shirt from Midtown Comics years ago. That's awesome. Such a dope piece. Yeah, I think so. I'm excited to put them together. Thanks again, guys, for verifying. I thought it was. Billy, which one do you vote for? Which Spider-Man do you vote for me getting? Again, I really kind of want that forced perspective one. And again, I'm thinking if you're just joining me, thank you. We got over 70 people watching right now. Thank you, guys. Me fall into this new rabbit hole. So I'm thinking about the new Venom, maybe Kingpin, maybe Venomized Hulk, Dr. Doom, the Daniel Bell Dr. Doom, and a Spider-Man, Doc Ock when he comes out. Just a few, kind of surround Spider-Man. But which versions of these do you guys think I should get? Absolutely. Daniel Bell and Martin Canali are the GOATs. Absolutely, they are. Absolutely, they are. And if you like those guys, you might want to tune in on Wednesday. The cell plate number is from the first appearance comic issue. So this right here, first appearance of Carnage, Shocker, and the Scorpion. As long as you don't throw the Marvel rabbit hole because it might get expensive, for sure. I have the Spider-Man premium format with the Doc Ock arms base, and it's amazing. I recommend to go with this. So the reason I'm hesitant because if I get the Doc Ock, which I really am excited to see what it looks like. If I got the Doc Ock, would it make any sense to have the arm where Spider-Man's on the arm? Again, where do you guys weigh in on that? Okay, let's keep going. These pieces are kind of lightweight. I'm surprised they're not a little heavier than they are, but I love the paint. The paint on the symbiotes, they're so shiny. which is really cool looking. I really like that. And then you have the claw hand as well. Just super cool looking. God, he is so cool. Isn't that awesome? This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun for me, guys. Can't believe I'm doing a Marvel section. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Okay. Daredevil to pair with Kingpin. So the guys, I've made it very clear that I've not watched any Daredevil. So I need to watch it. I need to. We're still finishing up another show, and so that's on my list next. So I'll give a shout out to Bryan. I am. Does Daredevil go with Spider-Man? That's the thing. Is like, how far do I expand outside of Spider-Man? Because I know Kingpin is a Spider-Man villain, so I know that he would work with this lineup. But is Daredevil also? And then if I get Daredevil, would I want to go into the X-Men and all that other stuff and the Avengers? I got to draw the line for me. I've got to draw the line somewhere. So for me, it's like Spider-Man and his villains. See, I used to read Spider-Man in the 80s when I was a kid. I read Batman and Spider-Man. Those were the two, the Amazing Spider-Man. And then after that, I didn't read Spider-Man comics anymore. And I haven't read it since I was young. So I don't even know. Spidey and Sinister Six is really good. That's the one I really want the most. But again, would that one work with all of these villains around him? Does that make any sense? Scorpion. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. Again, I really like Doc Ock. Hi, Chris. I don't know if you remember, but I still have the quarter scale Stan Lee that I got from you a few years ago. He's still standing strong. That's awesome. That's a great piece, by the way. I do know Daft Punk a little bit. Daredevil and Punisher would work too. They're both frequently running into Spider-Man in the comics. Okay. Billy says black suit symbiote or old school one on the arm pose. So do you not like the forced perspective one? Again, that's my favorite one. Outside of the one with the smoke villains. But I just don't know if that one makes sense if I got the villains around him. I don't collect Marvel, but if I had to pick a Spider-Man, the premium format symbiote Spider-Man is awesome. Not your typical red suit Spider-Man, but man, that piece is sick. And that's the thing is like, I really do like that piece, but I really want a regular Spider-Man. I want the red and blue suit. So I get what everybody's saying about the symbiote because I've seen that one in person and it looks fantastic. I do. I did consider that one, but again, I was going to have that same height problem. So I thought I'd better stick to quarter scales because I know they'll fit down below, and I could do them tiered. Kind of, I could make a little diorama with them tiered up. So anyway, okay, let's keep going for a minute, and we'll keep coming back to the comments. There's symbiote pieces everywhere. Like there's just all these symbiote pieces. So now I got to figure out where they go. But they are color coded. So that's nice. Hopefully it won't be too hard to figure out. Boom, already got the first one. Second one, nice. This isn't too bad. Thank you, Sideshow, for color coding these. Still going to struggle a little bit, clearly. Got a piece of pipe. No idea where the pipe goes. All right, we'll wait on that one. Again, we just have tons and tons of pieces. So maybe somebody can help me here figure out where stuff is going. Hi, Chris. I think you should have a basic one. I have the one with Doc Ock arms and Sinister Six, but in the perspective of having other villains, I think I should purchase the one he's jumping. Okay. So the guy told me that it should be shipping this week. CGC has already received it. They had a convention this weekend, so the guy said that he was going to ship it out this week. So I'm hoping either this week or next week. Kingpin is also a Spider-Man villain, so there you go. So I'm anxious to see what I think of him. I've seen Kingpin in media, but I don't know enough about him to know how big of a Spider-Man villain he is. Carnage statue looks great. Yeah, I think a classic costume, at least initially. Again, that's just the way I have it in my brain, of Spider-Man in the red and blue surrounded by his villains. Daredevil's a street-like hero, like Spidey. The guys like Bryan and Eric and Jeff and Billy, you guys have told me he's a lot like Batman. So I'm anxious to get into that series. I've never checked out Daredevil. I would stick to Spider-Man and his villains. That's what I collect, a lot of custom, Sideshow and XM. Yeah, I was going to say there's plenty of options out there. Great start to your Marvel section, Cletus Cassidy, a.k.a. Carnage. Congrats. Thank you very much. Why do you have to draw the line? Be like Jeff, buy what you like. Because I still don't want to go crazy yet. I don't want to go crazy yet. This is an experiment for me. I read predominantly McFarlane era Spider-Man. My favorite Spider-Man is Superior Spider-Man, though. Okay. Go for it, Chris. Thank you very much. The Punisher debuted in Amazing Spider-Man as a villain of his, sort of. Okay. I do like the Sideshow Punisher. Which character is compared to Carnage in DC? They say the Joker. Yeah, the Joker. I have the Force Perspective Spidey, and it's really great. However, the weight distribution on it isn't the best, so I would recommend Museum Putty. And I was thinking about like raising it up too, because I know it's kind of a short piece. Okay. Hello, Lane. The cell number on the base is actually the issue number where we first see Carnage in the comics. Okay, so issue 361. Pipes key in at the back, on the bottom, on the rock. All right, I don't see anything yet, but I'll keep looking. Okay. All right, we got a purple one. So I'm going to look for a purple key. I don't see purple. All right, I found that one. That's going to look cool. Look how cool that looks just by itself. Look at the movement of the piece. Isn't that awesome? Is the Queen Studios one with Venom behind him still coming out? I don't know. All right, I think you're talking about XM, the XM one, and yes, it is. Doppelganger is a really great spot. I don't know if I know who Doppelganger is. Again, I think my favorite is probably Green Goblin. I think if you do Marvel, get regular Hulk from Sideshow PF when it comes up. I think you would love it. I think I would like it too, but then again, I feel like I would be teetering more into the Avengers, whereas I would really I do like that Venomized Hulk a lot, and so I think it would kind of bridge the gap with this lineup, being Carnage and Venom in the lineup. Green. All right, this is the red key right there. So again, it's even got movement on the base flowing up, which is cool. Eddie Brock was Carnage, and I thought it was awesome. I don't know if this piece will last, but it looks like you're having fun. I am having a good time. This is so much fun to do something other than Batman. Just an FYI, those of us watching you on TV cannot see the statue. The comments are in the way. Okay. Let me try to do minimal. Nope, that's still big. Let's try. Let's just see if any of this is a little bit smaller. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure. I want to be able to still highlight the comments, so I'm sorry, guys, that. Anyway, I'll try to keep it off for just a little bit and just maybe answer without putting the stuff on the games. Yes, he is red color. Another one on the back. It's even got these pieces that are just kind of like shooting up off the back. So again, there's a ton of movement on this piece, which is really great. Really great. Hey, Kevin. Okay. I listened to Billy, but I still can't figure out where these go. I still need to. The back of the rock. It's also possible I'm just completely blind. It's very possible. It's like six more of these things. They're all over the place. I think I know where this one goes. Got a green one. This one's kind of copper. All right, got the copper one right there. Okay. Carnage is red because he bonded with Cletus Cassidy's blood. That's awesome. Yeah, I did get this one on eBay. Yellow symbiote there. Green one goes on the backside on his leg. And then that wraps around right there. This statue is awesome. I love this thing. He's so neat. Kind of neat. There's even some like blue shades on the back It's really neat also. So the light blue one that comes out of his back right there. I'm assuming they all come forward. These are the pipes. It's really cool on the head sculpt. Can you guys see the kind of the blue shade? It's really neat the way it does that. It's a nice touch. Really cool portrait. Again, Daniel Bell. It's going to be really nice to have this pop of color in the cave. I love it. Come down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Sorry, guys. No, don't think I made that any better. Mind blowing. Did you ever think to get a small mic so when you move around the room? I actually tried that and it didn't work, so I'm still working on something. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the volume. So I cannot figure out, there's a yellow one and a purple one. I cannot find any extra holes at all for it, which is crazy. Yeah, I can't find them. One thing I wasn't expecting was some of the blue. There's like blue on his back. It's like embedded in the paint, so it makes it even shinier. But you can see that blue as the light hits it, which is awesome. Yeah, I think it's just an awesome piece. But again, I can't find these two pieces. Maybe somebody can help me out with that. I'm not sure. The Ghost Rider is phenomenal. They did a really good job conveying the movement of the symbiote. I think so too. It really just feels like it's going to whoosh and then attack. The one I'm talking about isn't from XM. It's from Queen Studios. It's up on Spec Fiction. It's under Comic Queen. It's 1/4 of Spider-Man crouched down with Venom behind him on a sewer type base. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Dwayne. I am loving the piece. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I'm pairing my Sideshow Carnage with XM Venomized Hulk if it ever releases. Been pre-ordered since March of 2024. I'm on the fence buying Sideshow's Venomized Hulk because I don't want to duplicate statues. I don't blame you there. Good evening to you. Another Spider-Man to consider is the Absolute Carnage Spider-Man from XM that should be releasing. A lot of votes for that one. Not for sale. Lunchtime, absolutely. Congrats. This will be a great look in your collection. Thank you. I'm hoping it stays. Carnage has a lot of cool stories. Again, I'm wanting to find out more about these characters because again, I'm a fan of Spider-Man. I love his villains, but I don't know a lot outside of like the movies lately. Again, I read when I was a kid, but a lot of these characters weren't around. So I'm just excited. Philip says they might go into the base. I don't remember where those pieces go. I wonder if they had a Sideshow out of the box. Let me do that real quick. Let me see. Not 3 years ago. So let's just do this. Let's see what we got. There he is right there. Let's see, what piece am I missing? There you can see the blue also. All right, let's see. All right, we got that. We got that. Got that piece. So I'm still looking for purple and yellow. All right, they haven't done either one of those yet. Okay. Oh, there's purple right there. All right, where is he going to go? Underside by its foot. Ah. There it is right there. Thank you, Sideshow. All right, now let's figure out where the yellow one goes. I'm clearly blind. All right, that's not the yellow one. I'm going to wait till the very end for yellow, it looks like, maybe. Yep. All right, here comes the yellow. Oh, it's on his leg. Back of his leg, maybe? Ah. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Sideshow. And then let me make sure we got the way he looks at the end here. If there's anything else I'm missing. So everything does come out like that. So I did that part right. All right. Yay. Those out of the box videos are nice. That's awesome. Someone just posted that Force Perspective Spider-Man premium format in the buy sell trade group. If you were still interested, I am. Do you know which buy sell trade? Send me a link. Would you post me a link in the comments? I would like to get it. The next piece I have is the Prime 1 XM Scorch Xenomorph. Oh, those are fun pieces. How about Vulture? Is that someone that you would add to the collection? Maybe. He wouldn't be at the top of my list, but maybe. Should I upgrade my Venom premium format with the Goblin glider base to the new one coming out? It looks pretty great, but I can't decide. I like that new Venom a lot. I just think it's a piece that really has a lot of presence. Looks awesome, Chris. Thanks very much, Emmanuel. It's good to see you. Actually tagged you. Okay. Well, let me go to Facebook real quick here. Wow, they're asking $1,000 for that. Wow, pretty expensive. How much do you think that piece is worth, guys? Prices are pretty high. We'll have to check $1,000. What do you think? Is that too much to ask? They're asking $1,200 for Dr. Doom. Super duper cool. I agree. This statue is sick. I really like it a lot. I think it's super fun. Wish this was a Batman villain too. There's some other 1/4 Spider-Man statues. The XM one of him swinging and an Iron Studios of him going through a window. Both of those have Doc arms on them. Null is another great villain. I personally think the new one is better than the Venom with the Goblin Glider. Again, that's just my opinion also. 800 plus shipping. That's am I looking at it wrong here? Let's see. Yeah, it says free shipping on all items, but it shows here Spider-Man 1,000. So I don't know. Where did you see it for 800? Let me know, Chris and Logan. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like that's too much too. I wonder if you would like Tombstone. He's a Spider-Man villain. If you're not familiar, I've never heard of him. Never see it come up often. Pretty low ES on that, if I remember right. Yeah, maybe. Gosh, I don't want to spend that kind of money, but I would do 800. I would do 800. But I don't see it. I see it as 1,000. I'm looking at marvelous statues, buy, sell, trade. Let me check the BSC. See if it's listed there yet. Don't have any pending posts. I don't see it, but I'll keep looking. Tombstone will be in the new movie coming out. Okay, that's great. Looking forward to that. Retail was $6.95 on it. Yeah. And so, sometimes if you can get more, there's the going rate is kind of, whatever you see the other ones have been sold for. Like I'm selling the, if I can get my finger over there, I'm selling this guy. This is the Dark Knight, or excuse me, the Gotham by Gaslight Batman. I'm selling him if anybody's interested. So yeah, I did see the original one. I did see that one for 500. So I just need to decide which one I want to get, which one I think will pair up the nicest. But anyway, I've got the Gotham by Gaslight for sale, and I've also got the Batman Who Laughs for sale. If anybody's interested, hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. Help kind of offset some of these other purchases. I'm going to sell a few to buy a few, and I'm excited. This is really cool to get something different, and I really like the flow on this one. I think it's really fun. And again, I'm going to have it kind of tucked out of the way, so I don't feel like visually it'll bother me, but I'll still be able to look over and see this kind of diorama that I'm going to create. I'm going to create kind of like what I did with the old Batcave, have Spider-Man and have some risers and have them all kind of around Spider-Man. So we'll see. Lane says he sent me something. Lane, let's see which one here. That one's pretty cool. Let me show my screen. So this is one right here that we've got kind of an absolute. That is pretty fun. That's XM. That's crazy with Carnage. Is this the one? Yeah, I like the Spidey sense a lot. I don't know. What do you guys think of this one? Although I feel like I wouldn't need. Just got a lot of Carnage now that I just got Carnage. It might be too much Carnage. If I hadn't bought him, I probably could have done that one. That's neat though. I like it. That's a cool piece. Yeah, that is sick. I agree. Yes. So I don't know. I've got some life. Okay, not Carnage himself. Okay, that's good to know. Great. Now you made my decision even harder. Thanks a lot, Lane. Anyway, this has been a lot of fun tonight. I am definitely the BSC still, but I definitely want to get a few Marvel pieces. I'm definitely always going to be focused on Batman, but I'm not going to limit myself. right now. I definitely want to get into this and try. Again, I have no idea if it'll stick, but I'm definitely anxious to try it. And I feel like it will stick longer just because I'm in the hunt. And, you know, Doc Ock and some of those other pieces like Kingpin, those won't be out for another year at least. So I'm excited about that because then I have something to look forward to. And, you know, it offers a little bit more variety on the channel as well. I know there's a lot of Marvel collectors out there, and I don't want to just be the Batman guy. I want to be the statue guy. And so I really appreciate the art and being able to see these in person and be able to admire them. It really, at the end of the day, comes to like, can my OCD handle it of it not being Batman over there? But I really like the pop of color, and I'm really excited. I'm just really excited to try something new. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. You could totally do that. Way more like see more biotes than Doc Ock tentacles. That's the thing is I feel like Doc Ock tentacles, aren't they always attached to him? So if I get the Doc Ock, I just feel like that makes sense. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button if you would. It just means the world to me. So thank you very much for that. And I hope you enjoyed it. Something a little different on the channel. I'm definitely going to review this guy for you guys. And again, just thank you for spending your Tuesday night with me. I'll see you guys in the Batcave. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.